here to ensure the safety, security, and sanctity of our skies. God bless you all. God bless Kenya. God bless Somalia.
I think I'm really blessed today. I don't have to cut any speeches, so this is a blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed a special day. Did you know that with this resumption of flights to Mogadishu, this will bring the total Kenya Airways destinations to 44. Doesn't that deserve a clap? Wapi makofi ya 44. Thank you very much. And to tell you more about the Kenya Airways network, allow me to bring on stage the CEO, Alan Kilaruka, to tell us the ambitions and aspirations of Kenya Airways regarding this particular flight.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm the only one who is allowed not to have his speech cut short today. So I'll go a little bit longer than the rest, and it's for good reason. I was trying to learn some Somali. CS was teaching me some Somali, CS Somali. So let me attempt to see if I learned it properly. Iskashapo ma kaptu. Well, I was trying to say that if people support each other, they do not fall. So I was not too far away. Thank you very much. Okay, so our chief guest is Honorable Joe Movement, who is the CS in charge of roads and transport. Honorable Aden Wale, who is the CS in charge of defense. The ambassador for Somalia in Kenya, the Ibrahim Abdullah, the chairman of KA is here, Honorable Karukamitani, the DG of KCA, Emil Arau, Ambassador Lucy Mwai, who is the representative of Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I've also seen the chairman of KA and the chairman of KPA. Welcome. And I might have forgotten many people in saying this. This is the days of going line by line. But I was saying to say distinguished government representatives from both Somalia and Kenya. Also, our staff who are here, our customers who are waiting to fly to Somalia, and our partners who help us in this journey, the fourth estate, lined up behind you, and all stakeholders, you're very welcome. I extend this heartfelt gratitude for you finding time to come here and to share with us this occasion, auspicious occasion. We are very excited about this. We are commencing this flight to Mogadishu, which is also known as the White Power of the Indian Ocean. And we first started on the 18th of December in 2018, which is 5 years ago. And then in 2020, because of COVID, we stopped flying. So today we celebrate the resumption of this direct flight to Mogadishu. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Mogadishu is very special for very many reasons. That is why we would encourage those of you who have never been there to travel to Mogadishu. It is important and very good for shopping. For those of you who don't know, there's a Bakara market, which is located in Mogadishu, which allows for a lot of textiles and traditional craft. So there is an opportunity for you to travel there. There is also very good food in Somalia. There is baris, which is rice, and the sugar, which is spiced meat, and of course sambusa. There is a lot of seafood and so on. So there is a lot to do in Somalia, and ladies and gentlemen, I would encourage you to take the opportunity that we are offering for you to fly into Somalia. We have also witnessed the transformation of Somalia. The skylines are changing, the economy is blossoming in agriculture, fisheries, and many other areas. So of course, also Somalia is part of the East African community, so this gives you an opportunity to fly. We're introducing a 3-weekly flight, which undoubtedly is going to help enhance travel and the economy within this East African community. Now, we also wanted to tell you that we acquired recently a cargo aircraft, 737 freighter. In fact, it has already landed in Somalia once on its way from Sharjah in the Middle East. And I think we are also very proud that not only are we going to be flying passenger, we're also going to be flying cargo in and out of Somalia. I think we deserve a clap. So the reason why we are proud of what we are doing today is because we commit ourselves not just to good service or excellent service, but we also commit ourselves to providing safe, reliable, and affordable air travel to people going and coming from Mogadishu. We also take the pride that we are dedicating ourselves to excellent customer service, and this will not go unnoticed for this flight. We are recipients of very many awards, especially last year, including the prestigious Skytrack World Airline Award, rating us as the best airline in Africa. And also recently we have been recognized as Africa's second most efficient airline in terms of online performance, only second to Safia from South Africa. So all these accolades we want to transfer into Somalia. Now, in conclusion, I just also wanted to more sincerely say thank you to all the people who have been involved. There's a lot of people who have been involved to making sure that this flight happens today, and together we'll build a better tomorrow. But I will not sit down before I have one plea to the CS since it's here. And you know, when I say important plea, you'll make sure it happens. Which is, we have a small problem with this extra scrutiny for people who are transiting through this airport from Somalia. And that is causing a lot of angst among the Somali people, and some of them are here. So we would like to ask that people who are transiting from Somalia are treated with a little bit more care at the airport. Otherwise, they have choices not to transit through the airport. So our plea is that please let us treat passengers a little bit better, the ones who are transiting through here. They are businessmen going to different places, and they will not be happy to be transiting here. And we want to encourage as many of them as possible to fly through this hub for the betterment of everybody else. With those few, maybe many remarks, thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Alan. You've shared quite a lot of insights in a very short time. For the remaining speakers, we have now recovered on time. Please take your time. Tell us everything you want to say. We are under no pressure now. Allow me at this juncture to welcome the representative to the PS State Department of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Lucy Mwai, who is the Director General in that department. Madam Ambassador, karibu tafadhali.
Thank you very much. Honorable Kituba Bukamen, CS Roads and Transport, Honorable Aden Dwale, CS Defense, Chairman, Kenya Airways Authority, Your Excellency, Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Somalia, the Group Managing Director of Kenya Airways Management, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. At the outset, I wish to register sincere apologies from His Excellency Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs, Dr. Cornelius Simoy, who is from Secretary for the State Department of Foreign Affairs, who were invited to this event, but were unable to attend due to other exigencies of duty. So allow me to read the PCS's statement. It is a great honor and pleasure that I stand before you this afternoon, and of course on their behalf, to witness this momentous occasion of launching direct flights from Nairobi to Mogadishu. Kenya and Somalia share strong historical, cultural, and economic ties by virtue of the long shared border between our two countries. Additionally, the two countries are members of a common customs union, the East African Community, as well as other international and regional bodies. Kenya considers Somalia an important neighbor and trading partner. Therefore, the direct flights we are launching today is clear testament of the value Kenya attaches to the cordial and fraternal bonds that exist between our two countries. It is our firm belief that resumption of the direct flights will not only ease free movement of goods, but will enhance the people-to-people relations between our countries. The launch is very timely and undoubtedly is going to transform travel experience between Kenya and Somalia. The direct flights between Nairobi and Mogadishu will also increase businesses and deepening private sector engagements between the two countries. This is indeed a clear demonstration of our shared desire and commitment to improve connectivity not only between the two countries, but the rest of the African region and the world. Moreover, the direct flights present a major opportunity within the services sector, value chain, with the multiplier effect, which will immensely benefit the private sector from both sides. We envisage that subsequent to this launch, business people from the two countries will leverage on the direct flights to upscale commercial engagements and enhance their trade and investment endeavors. The role of governments around the world, including our two countries, is to create a enabling environment for the private sector to do business. The two governments, through their respective authorities, have played their part, and therefore the private sector remains to exploit the business opportunities presented by this initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to sincerely thank the government of the Federal Republic of Somalia for fast-tracking the process of approval of Kenya Airways to resume its operations. Kenya has immense potential investment opportunities, and I'm pleased to note that Kenya Airways will play a very strategic role of strengthening the diplomatic relations between our two countries. As you are also aware, Somalia has joined the East African Community as the 8th partner state, and therefore the framework provides another platform for strengthening our economic cooperation with the removal of monetary barriers in visa-free entry going forward. I wish to urge the private sector, both from Kenya and Somalia, to capitalize on this moment to foster lasting and mutually beneficial relationships by exploring the abundant opportunities this launch presents. As I conclude, I reiterate the government of Kenya's unwavering commitment, and in particular, the Ministry of Foreign and Diaspora Affairs in supporting Kenya Airways as the country's national flag carrier as you venture to bring. Congratulations, Kenya Airways. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Ambassador Lucy Kiruthi. Thank you for those insights. And the Ambassador has alluded to my second important date. I promise that I'll be sharing some important dates as we go through this function. and this was November 24th, 2023. On this momentous day, Somalia formally joined the East Africa community and became the 8th member of the bloc. To tell us more about that, allow me to bring on stage Ambassador His Excellency Jibril Ibrahim Abdule, the Ambassador to Kenya from the Federal Republic of Somalia. Karibu sana, His Excellency.
Honorable Enovas Kabjuma Makonnen, Cabinet Secretary in the Minister of Roads and Transport, Honorable Alan Duale, Cabinet Secretary in the Minister of Defense, Honorable Caleb Kasiotoni, Board Chairman of Kenya Airways Authority, Mr. Alan Kalavuka, Group Managing Director and CEO of Kenyan Airways, Mr. Emilio Enora, Director General of Kenyan Civil Aviation, and Ambassador Lucy, distinguished guests, esteemed dignitary, honorable representative from both Somalia and Kenya. It's with great pleasure and profound honor that I'm participating in this momentous occasion of inaugural event to launch Kenyan Airways flight to Mogadishu, Somalia. We embark on a journey that symbolizes the renewal partnership between and strengthening of ties between our two sisterly countries, Somalia and Kenya. As we are gathered here today, we are witnessing a significant milestone in the transportation linking our two nations. The launch of Kenyan Airways flight to Mogadishu not only marks the beginning of a new chapter in our bilateral relationships, but also signifies the growing trade relation between our two countries. This direct flight will undoubtedly enhance trade, commerce, facilitating easier movement of goods and people between our borders. Somalia's recent accession to East African community further opens a new doors for business community in both countries. It paves the way for increased cooperation, collaboration, and economic growth, benefiting our citizens and fostering prosperity for generations to come. I wish to express my deepest appreciation to the leadership of Kenyan Airways for their bold and visionary decision to relaunch direct flight to Mogadishu. Your commitment to strengthening ties between our nation is commendable. The Kenyan Airways flight will not only provide a vital link for Somali's diaspora, allowing them to connect directly with their homeland, but it also transforms Nairobi into a hub for Somali citizens traveling from around the world. This would undoubtedly contribute to local economy, creating opportunities and driving growth in both countries. However, this vision to be fully realized, it's imperative that both Somalia and Kenya revisit the visa processing and access to the efficient services both at the airport and also visa processing process. Streamlining these processes will facilitate increased people-to-people movement, foster greater collaboration in trade and tourism and investment. In closing, I'm extending to my heartfelt congratulations to Kenyan Airways and the Kenyan government for their unwavering commitment to bringing the pride of Africa to the bright people of Somalia. This inaugural event marks the beginning of a new era of cooperation, friendship, prosperity between two great nations. Thank you, and may God bless Somalia, Kenya, and all people of East Africa. Together, we shall succeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency Ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome one person who has been our biggest supporter through this journey. And it is now my pleasure to invite the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Defense, Honorable Adel Duale, please come and give your remarks.